I think this is working. I hope the sound on this is working. Not 100% sure. Should be good to go. Anyways, somebody just comment if it's not working for whatever reason. Should be good. But I'm gonna run down the Europa slate and Europa Conference. I actually really like some of these games. So hold on. Let me pull this up. I have notes for each of these games. This game right here, I realize I got to start hitting these Italy teams in these big tournaments. They've been cashing for us in league play all season long in Serie A. I've got to come out here and actually take something on this game because I know Atalanta probably better than most cappers do. I feel like so. I'm going out here. Atalanta won or draw 7 of the last 8 on the road. Olympiacos haven't been shut out at home all season long. I think both teams definitely score in this game. This is a game I'm actually looking at the over in. But I could see Atalanta playing good defense and keeping this 1-1. So I'm just going to go with both teams to score. Minus 125, very fair price there. And I'm going to roll because I got a lot of games. I did put units for a lot of these. Mainly, I think I did it in Conference League, kind of just to give you like a gauge of what I'm kind of thinking here unit wise. This has been the best play for Sevilla all season. First half over 1. I'm gonna take this. This is a play where it's kind of opposite what most people are probably going to be on the under. If Sevilla scores in this game, it's most likely going to be in the first half, even if they only score once. And as Zagreb is going to come out there firing at home, that's a very very tough place to play. So I do like the first half over 1. It's actually 3-1 in Zagreb's games overall, including qualifying rounds. So kind of interesting. It's actually undefeated, including their qualifiers. I stand corrected. So, anyways, this is probably going to be a multi-unit play here. Betis team total over 1.5 minus 120, 9-1 in the last 10 games for them. Should just be a smash spot. I really do like this. And then I am going to take Napoli. They shouldn't lose this game at home. I think they're very likely to concede under 1.5 goals. I don't think Barcelona is going to score twice, and I think Napoli should definitely score in this game. Both teams to score is another interesting look, but to me, I feel like Napoli could win this game 1-0 if they play their cards right. So that's why I'm taking draw no bet instead of the under, or both teams to score, I should say. Then I'm going back to it, bread and butter here. Randers scored in 8 of their last 9 games. This was an auto bet in qualifiers for me. This play right here went 3-1. If I could get both teams to score like I could last week, I would put 2 units on that. But having to take the over here, it still grades out the same technically for Randers here, but I think this is probably just going to be a 1-unit play. And then a lot of people aren't going to like this bet. Midland plus a half. You cannot get these guys plus a half playing a team from Greece. Payock, they're just not on the same playing field. Frankly, this is just a better team, in my opinion. Then I have a parlay I like here. I like Bodo Celtic first half over 1. I think this game starts fast. I think Celtic are likely to come out pretty pissed off, as they should be. I think this game could be a goal fest for sure. I definitely like at least Bodo's going to try to start this game fast, just like they did last game too. So I think either of these teams could score in the first half with no doubt. And somebody said Napoli to qualify. Okay, that's something like I'll go back tonight and I'll look over because I may end up taking that instead of draw no bet. Like I'm not locking any of these plays in yet. This is kind of just where my head is right now. But this parlay grades out very well. I watched the PSV versus Tel Aviv game last round in leg 1, and we actually had PSV under 3, and that hit. But this first half could have had 3 goals in it, no doubt. PSV hit the post at least 2 or 3 times. I do like this game over. I'm not sure if I want to take it, but I do like this first half. I think this is where I want to put my money for this game. If Bodo first half goes over 1 and Tel Aviv first half pushes, it's plus half a unit there pretty much. That leg was like minus 210. The other leg was like minus 125, minus 135, I believe. Anyways, and get into it. When in doubt, just give me Party Boys to score in the first half at home. Any day of the week. At even money, I think that's a fair price. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm probably going to throw 2 units on this booking play, maybe 1.5, but I'm thinking 2 units. Getting this at minus 125 again after a cash last week, Prague is going to come out pissed. If they score, Partizan's going to start pushing. This is going to be a violent game, and it just screams red card. This game really does scream red card. Hopefully it's not against Partizan, but I'm going to play this booking play pretty heavy. I think there's probably going to be a fight in this game, honestly. especially with all the tensions going on with the two countries right now. There's a lot of player from the Czech Republic on Sparta Prague, a lot of players from Serbia on Partizan. So kind of interesting de facto there. And this is a play I regret not taking last week, and I kicked myself for it. I'm not making the same mistake again. Slavia Prague is so much better than Fenerbahce. Turkey teams, I don't know why I didn't do this in round one, but these Turkey teams, all these teams from Turkey always get smashed when they play in these tournaments. They always get smashed. The only good game, I think like 2 years ago, Galatasaray beat Man U. Or I remember they definitely scored the first goal in that game. I can't remember what happened. But they're playing on the road. Slavia Prague should walk all over these guys. And probably my favorite game tomorrow. Rapid Vienna against Vitesse. Same thing. They had a total of 13 cards last game. I will take the over 5.5 at plus 120 for one unit. But I'm also going to go back to what I took last week. I'm going to take the over again. Really, over 2.5 is a solid play, and Wien dominated the game. The red card they got was a defender. He wasn't a forward, so I think that actually helps our over here. But I'm also going to play Rapid Wien team total over 1.5 at plus 245. They were by far the better team last game, completely dominant. I expect them to put up 2 goals and actually probably win this game, and that's why I'm going to put 2 more units on plus 0.75. I think this is the homer game. This is the game I have circled on my calendar tomorrow. So any feedback, any thoughts? That's my rundown for tomorrow. I am going to try to do this again tomorrow, but I'm going to try to recap and then do the rundown. But I didn't have time to make enough banners for that because it's already kind of late. But I'm going to try to do that at like 4 o'clock Pacific tomorrow. So I guess like 7 Eastern. So that's it, boys. Cheers.